We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Powering his way forward. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll run here with a rookie. To about the 23. If you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
3 more yards. That's another first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shot 50, 18, Rodley, 8.
Here's Daniels. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Chihua, his first touchdown of the new season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set, hot.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll stretch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
33, yellow. Set,
Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Matthew Golden, the intended target. Third down here. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. But you look at this defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. It's nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's Daniel wheeling now. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why? And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Visitors 14. Our home team, nothing.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's taken in by Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
1st and 10 at the
Love now. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Ready? Blaster. 6. 10 black. Black ultra. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
Set. Hut. Fury. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Down. Set.
2nd down. Jacobs once more. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Gain of 15 yards.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught. Touchdown. Matthew Golden with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Visitors 14. Our home team 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First down and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Final 30 seconds in this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Now Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Lane. Incomplete. Deshaun Nixon on the coverage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
For a first down. It's a gain of 20. Results in a first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Bronco leading. Hey, hey.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's another.
Come on, come on. Hey.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
70 range.
Daniels looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
The kick is
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
our home team 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Unlock line. Unlock line. Check. Let's go. Roll. Check up.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
Breaks through the contact. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
116 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Get it. Hey, check that.
A first carry for Rashad White.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels.
He completes it right side away. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
So everything else is going right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready?
Here's Love.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Got it. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Love.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 17.
Love looking to throw it.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Ready. 52 blue. Needle blue. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Riley from 10 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Is a first down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Panther 11. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO hit, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now 3rd down and very long.
Ready. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they go with Krusty Merritt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. What a nice little gain. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Love.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, hut.
Love, they go play action now. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Christian Watson,
35 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
and his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. De'Ami Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
Love now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Love to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue striker. Blue. Hunt.
To throw now, here's Love.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the 2nd half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Visitors 45. Our home team 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Here's Daniels. Cockrell holds it in left side.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
For the field goal.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Sideline pass to Jacobs, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
Again, it's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field in.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Christian Watson
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now down to 20.
Visitors 48. Our home team 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 79.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Sky Moore on the return. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news now. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jenkins. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
15 yards. That's another 1st down.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready, go.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Ready,
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a toss left side for Krosky Merritt. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay, break. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 6.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Returning it is Moore. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Love.
15-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for our visitors, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every we soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the nut cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this